Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we are going to design these cool looking flower patterns inside Illustrator. It's really easy and it's really straightforward, and more than to it, once you have created this flower pattern, you can use it on any of your project with just in a matter of a click. So without wasting your time, let's start the process. Hey there, it's me vmsulthan from Minimal Assistant. So inside the Illustrator, take the rectangle tool and draw a square. The size of the square doesn't matter. Now you need to duplicate the square to 2 times. For that, press and hold the Alt or Option key, and with the selection tool, drag it to the one side. Make sure it is snapped to here. So the easiest way to make it snap to the point is press and hold the Control or Command if you are using Mac, and then click on this point, and now just drag and it will get snapped to the other point easily. So similarly, duplicate another one to the upside. This time I did hold Shift key along with the Alt key so that it gets straight to the upside itself. Now with the direct selection tool, select these 2 points and then just drag it to the center of this point and make sure it is snapped to the center point. So in your computer, if this doesn't work, just go to View and make sure this snap to point is turned on. Alright, now again do the same for the other square as well. So just select these 2 points and now drag it to this side and make sure it is snapped to the point. Alright, now we have this shape. Let's change this black. You can of course use any of your desired color. Now just select one square and press I on your keyboard to take the eyedropper tool, which is here, and then just make a click. Alright, now for this square, you need a shade or tint of the same blue. So, to create a shade or tint, Illustrator themselves provided a tool for it. That is, go to Window and select Color Guide, which is gonna pop up this window. Okay. Now, all you have to do is select the color which you need, and from here you can choose any of these color harmony. It's really cool, right? They themselves provided a tool for that. So from here, if you want, you can take tetrad or triad, or else there is also analog, monochromatic. All type of harmony is included in here. Suppose if you want complementary color for this one, just select the complementary from here, and let's say if you want complementary for something like green color, just select the green and it's gonna show colors of that one. Anyway, for this tutorial we need a monochromatic, so just select from the drop down list, just select monochromatic 2. It's not showing our color, right? Just double click over here and it will show the colors matching to this. So from here you can see a lot of swatches here and some swatches are here. So these swatches are the best recommended by Illustrator or the Adobe. So make sure you always choose from this color. And if that options are not enough, you can always go with these as well. Anyway, let's dock it to the swatches panel and let's select a darker color for this one. So select it and click on the color. Okay, so I didn't change this color because we don't need it, so delete it. Now select both one and make sure it is grouped. You can either go with here or Command G will group it. Now duplicate it by holding Alt and Option key and drag it to here. Now again we need to snap it to this point, so press and hold Control or Command key and drop it like this. Rotate it 180 degree. Then again select this one, press and hold Command and drag it to here till it snaps to this point. Now let's change the fill of this one to stroke. So for that, take the direct selection tool and click on this shape, which gonna select that only, and change it from here, or you can always click Shift plus X, which going to invert the fill to stroke. And in similar way do for this one as well, that is Shift X. Now with the selection tool, take both and change its corner to rounded. We also want to add a stroke to this as well, or else it's gonna show some weird stuff here, as you can see. So let's add a stroke to this as well. So select it with direct selection tool, and with the eyedropper tool, that is I in the keyboard, shortcut is I, just press over here. Alright, so as you can see, it completely adapted this feature, which we don't need. So press Ctrl plus Z. So what we need is that we need to adapt this stroke properties while keeping this fill as well. For that, make sure we are focused on this stroke and then press and hold Shift key, click over here, which gonna adapt that one. Okay, similarly do the same for the other one as well, that is, and take the eyedropper tool and by holding shift key the other one. So as you can see, the last added stroke is not rounded. So in order to make this round, you need to ungroup it. But it's like a 2 to 3 click, right? Instead, all you have to do is just double click on the element which you need to ungroup, which isolates that group only. So from here, you have the full control just like it is ungrouped. So just select the shape, go to stroke and change it to rounded. Do the same for the other one as well. Now just press the escape key to get outside the isolated group. Now as you can see, our shape is perfectly done. Now just select this one, right click on it, go to arrange and press on bring to front. Now select the whole shape and group it with Command or Control plus G. We need to duplicate to 4 times. For that, press and hold the Alt or Option key and drag it to down. So to repeat the same step, just press Command plus D 2 times. Now we have 4 copies. Now select the first one and come over here, zoom into the shape, press and hold Command and drag this point to here. Then rotate it 180 degree. Similarly, do the same for this one. Or you can play it smart by just selecting both this shape, copy it by Command or Control C and place it on front by Command or Control F. Now just rotate it 180 degree again. So there we have the first pattern. So we don't need these two ones, okay. Now select this pattern and then go to Object, Pattern and click on Make. So by default you will get exactly like this, but if you want you can always play around with these settings. So here we have 5 different style of placement. This is brick by row, which simply resembles the placement of brick in row wise, and this by column, and the other one by hexagon by column and hexagon by row. And this is like the gap between those shape, you can control that as well. You can always play around with it, but for this tutorial we go with the default settings. So select grid and then just click on size style to art, which is gonna take you to the default settings. Now let's name it as flowers. Okay, before pressing done, let's dock it to here. Then press done from here. Now the cool part is that just create any of the shape from here and then make sure the fill is selected and then go to swatch panel and from here just select the newly created pattern, which is flowers. Just click on that and we have created this pattern in a matter of single click. Similarly, if you want to apply any of the circle, just draw the circle, select the fill as this pattern. Now again, if you want to change the color of this, just select it and go over here, recolor artwork, and if it's not shown there, just select it, go to edit colors, recolor artwork. Now from here go over to edit and make sure this is turned on, link harmony color. Then just play around with the colors and you can see the color is getting changed as we move this slider. That's looked really cool, right? Press OK and yes. Now as you can see, it really changed the way it looked before. And if you want to apply this color to the other one which we have already created, just select the rectangle, take the eyedropper tool with I button on the keyboard and press over here. It's gonna give you exactly the same. There you have it, my friends. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found something useful from it, and if you want to see more tutorial from me, make sure that you have subscribed to the channel because we will be uploading more design tutorials every week. So that's been it for today. Hope to see you all in the next video.